A victorious game day starts with a quality brunch at Chu Kwan Bakery and Dim Sum in Chinatown, Chicago. Start your game day with some quality sponge cakes, sesame balls, egg custards, and much more. And all at extremely affordable prices. Made fresh daily. Nothing gets your game day started better than a. You want to get your game day off when you start. Oh, sorry. Yeah, but I'm actually not sponsored by this Chu Kwan Bakery and Dim Sum. I just but if this is the first time you're hearing of this and you're looking for a place to, if you're looking for a place in a reasonably priced place to have some brunch in Chicago, then definitely give them a try. I mean, yeah, even if they're not sponsoring me, I would say that it was good food. And yeah, I got like one of their sesame balls, a chicken, a pork and shrimp dumpling ball, and a sesame ball, and an egg custard for all. And a bottle of water, all for less than $8, which, yeah, as you all know, it's very reasonable, especially in a place like Chicago. So yeah, definitely, yeah. Well, give them a try sometime, and if you do try it and you like it, maybe tell one of your friends who owns a business, hey, I heard about a business through this Drew Rosten Show podcast, and hey, maybe if you sponsor him, you may be able to get some exposure. Yeah. Yeah, I was me and some friends were actually in Chicago today for we were in Chicago to see a White Sox game, and we and before the game we stopped in at the place I just told you about, Chu Kwan Bakery and what's the place called again? Let me look that up. Yep. Oh, I forgot the name of it already, but a Chu Kwan Bakery and Dim Sum. Yeah, it's really good. It's really, really good. And yeah, I think one of my friends was joking that he was going to move to Chinatown because he got this really good meal for a really cheap price. And I don't know about that plan. I mean, I first want to look at how cheap the housing is in there, and I can't imagine it's all that cheap. But hey, I mean, yeah, it's an idea. But yeah, the White Sox game. I guess not really much to talk about. White Sox did win. Won 1-0 with pretty much a pitcher by committee. I think the Sox used at least 5 different pitchers throughout the course of that game. Yeah. But yeah, all 5 of them, or 5 or so of them, really pretty much shut down the Athletics. And I think at one point they had one guy hit got on base with nobody out. And I definitely get a shout out to Luis Angel Acuna who made a whole bunch of plays, and also to Rangel Grichuk. He made a nice diving catch in left field too. So it was definitely a defensive struggle. I mean, I think after the game I guess throughout the game a few of us were complaining, hey, we're not scoring enough runs or stuff, but I can dig a 1-0 game every now and then. The bright side of a 1-0 game is it got over quickly, so we ended up I think it took less than 2 hours, less than 2.5 hours to finish the game. I think it started at 1:10. It was like before it was sometime before 3:30 they concluded that game, and I guess we decided to so if nothing else it's over quickly. If you get bored with low scoring games, we stuck around. We stuck around for a home run derby that the White Sox alumni were doing. One of the I guess the reason why we were kind of debating whether we were going to stay for the home run derby because some of them had kids and stuff, and one of our friends said, "Well, I'd like to see stick around and see somebody hit the ball." And hit the ball they did. We had Daniel Pak, Lurie Garcia, Gordon Beckham, Brian Anderson, Scott Podsednik, and Scott Podsednik, the guy who hit that game-winning home run in that walk-off homer in the Game 2 of the 2005 World Series. He was one of the batters, and unfortunately, he was unable to get even one home run in the Derby. So, I mean, he wasn't well known for hitting home runs, but he did hit a few occasionally, and of course, that one big one. But the big attraction was Jose Canseco, and I think that one of the reasons we decided to stick around. Well, we didn't stick around for the whole thing. We just stayed for round one, and the reason we stuck around for round one was just to see how funny it would be to see Jose Canseco fail at hitting home runs, but you might be astonished considering a little bit of context. Well, this following context. Jose Canseco is 62 years old. Yeah. And yet, he managed to hit 3 home runs in the first round, and I think he actually advanced to the second round. Like I said, we didn't stick around beyond round 1, but and I only found out on Twitter who won the home run derby. It was Lurie Garcia. I don't know how many home runs Canseco ended up hitting in the second round or beyond, but he's 62 years old. I mean, how long has it been since he? How long has it been since he? I'm looking it up. Oh, actually, yeah. Yeah. Oh, by the way, the White Sox. People were. He was the White Sox alumni. So why is the Jose Canseco there? Well, he actually played for the White Sox in 2001, and I think, and also played for the Athletics. Obviously he played for them for a pretty long time. Played from 1985 to 1991, and then 1992, and then 1997. I'm just looking this up, uh, but he yeah. After that, he I get at his final season in the major leagues was for the played for the Chicago White Sox in 2001. So yeah, he hadn't been a major leaguer for 2.5 decades, and he's 62 years old, and yet he's still able to hit the ball out of the park 3 times in a home run derby in which you have 10 outs. Yeah, yeah. I guess you could say he still has the juice. Ah. Yeah. And oh yeah, and in case you didn't know, he was the guy who who one took steroids himself, and two told told a lot told told on a whole lot of other steroid users back in the day. So yeah, that was a thing. But yeah, I mean, I don't know if he still uses steroids, but no, he's 62 years old, and he's still hitting dingers. He can still hit he can still hit dingers. I mean, steroids are not. That's pretty impressive. I mean, I only know one. I only know one Eastern Illinois Baseball League player who's played beyond the age of 62, and yeah, he's not hitting dingers. uh, yeah. Um, yeah, it was a fun day. It was a fun day. We yeah, we had some pretty funny conversations on the way home. I guess I'll tell you a few a couple that kind of relevant to the community in which I'm a journalist. One, we came back to we were driving in Paxton, and we debated getting just hamburgers, but I told them we only got about 10 minutes before they closed, so I guess we just kind of decided against it. So, you know, and we had this debate. We had this little debate about whether they should be called just hamburgers, even though they don't serve hamburgers. They don't serve just hamburgers. They also serve fries. They also serve shakes and all sorts of other sandwiches, turkey, ham, hot dogs, all that stuff. So yeah. I mean, just hamburgers maybe a little deceiving, but one of my other friends said, "Well, what if it's just hamburgers, like in like as opposed to unjust hamburgers?" Yeah, like yeah. Okay, I'm gonna. If they meant that the word that the just hamburgers is the just and just hamburgers is the adjective version, meaning guided by truth, reason, fairness, and moral rightness. So and so, somebody asked, when are we gonna start a restaurant called Unjust Burgers? Yeah, but yeah. Yeah, another conversation we had. I told him about an article that I did yesterday, and you can read this article. It's in the Fort County Chronicle, by the way. Um, there's this. There's this. There's this lawsuit that was filed by a local martial arts instructor um, against the Paxton Park District. Apparently, Well, long story short, he felt like, I guess this martial arts instructor felt like he was getting some unfair treatment from the Zumba because in comparison to what the Zumba dance instructor gets as far as rental fees. Um, so apparently, maybe they get, yeah, and so that and he feels that this is again, apparently this person feels like this is a civil rights violation, which, on the surface doesn't really sound like something that Martin Luther King fought for. But but yeah, I have a dream that one day a martial arts instructor will will be treated fairly when charged with rental fees. Nah, nah, but this says. I mean, it's looking at some of the comments. 11, yeah, definitely kind of are thinking, wow, this is just frivolous, and yeah, the guy is asking for a pretty good sum. He asking for six figures, settlements, and yeah, I don't think he's gonna be getting that. I think, yeah, the Park District actually filed a motion to dismiss last Thursday, so yeah, we'll see what comes of that. Um, yeah, I mean, one of them joked that if this martial arts instructor did win, that I should write a story with the lead sentence being, "Do you believe in miracles?" Because apparently this dude he's sued people before, and he also had bit of a few run-ins with the law too. So yeah, yeah. Well, part of me wishes good luck because part of me wants to wish good luck to him because hey, if he does win, then hey, that might be a precedent for a lawsuit I might file against a few people. Yeah, I don't think. I think there's some. Yeah, there's some people who've been reposting some of my photos and not paying me for them. Don't necessarily like that. I don't think I'm. I mean, I don't know if this guy can claim that being charged unfairly for being charged unfairly. If he can claim that's a civil rights issue, then maybe I can too. I don't know. But another part of me just kind of hopes this thing goes away because he actually. Hold on a second. Yeah, he sent our paper. Let's see. He sent us a legal notice. A notice of litigation and demand for preservation of evidence, which, he's wanting audio recordings of meetings and written and digital notes, which, it's going to be a little hard for me to find. So, part of me does hope this case just gets dismissed so it can save me the trouble. But, yeah. So, yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. One of the things that this guy's allegedly been arrested for was yeah, one of the things he has been arrested for, and among a handful of things he's been arrested for, uh, aggravated unlawful use of weapons and possession of a gun with a revoked firearm owner's identification card, which, one of my friends pointed out that was just, it seemed kind of silly that he would feel the need to own guns and weapons when he's, in martial arts, apparently a martial arts expert. Yeah. Um, yeah. Um, yeah. This is, yeah, some fun times. Fun times. These, yeah. 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 I think that's about all I really had. I mean, I know I usually wait until after I've covered a EI League baseball game. I usually wait until after one of their games, but I just had a I just had a lot. I just had a pretty good amount of things to talk about, I guess. I guess if you know, so, and I think I did promise you if you had any stories from the White Sox game, I would tell you. But so there you go, there you go. Yeah, I guess I could talk about the draft. I mean, the White Sox did have the first overall pick, and picked a UCLA shortstop, R-O-C-H Cholowski, Cholowsky, with the number one pick in the 2026 MLB draft. So that's, yeah, I guess I don't know a whole lot about him, but, I mean, yeah, Luis Angel Acuna, he's a shortstop. He made some very good plays today as a shortstop. So, yeah, but I guess we'll see how it does. Cholowski guy does. The thing is, I, they, yeah, I remember when the White Sox had two solid center fielders and Aaron Rowand and Brian Anderson. And as I said, Brian Anderson was in the home run derby. Uh, they they traded Rowan for Jim Thome because Brian Anderson was proven to be a pretty good center fielder, and after that was of course after the 2005, after winning the 2005 World Series, which Rowan, we miss him, but you got a chance to get to Jim Thome, you might want to take it. Maybe Cholowski is good so good. Maybe we can get some value for Acuna. And speaking of Jim Thome, the White Sox with the 34th pick in the draft picked Landon Thome, who's an infielder for Nazareth Academy in Illinois. Apparently they actually, and apparently like Jim Thome, he was acquired via trade with the Pirates. Now I'm gonna look something up, see if what relationship Landon Thome has with Jim Thome. Oh wow! So yeah, Landon Thome is actually Jim Thome's son. Yeah, yeah. Which hey, if he's anything like his father, he's gonna hit some home runs. Though it does kind of scream kind of a Reinsdorf like a Jerry Reinsdorf like thing to do. You know, to pick the son of a former player of his. Yeah, he does like to be loyal and stuff. It's just, yeah, that's probably one of the good things about the Reinsdorf is a pretty loyal guy to people. But anyway, yeah, I don't have a lot to talk about. We were listening to the England versus Norway game on the way back, but I had departed before the game ended, so I don't really have a lot to say. Um, about that, yeah, I don't really have a lot to say about the World Cup because I haven't been watching it. Even when the USA was playing, I haven't watched it a whole lot. So, yeah. So I guess this will be all for this episode. I thank you guys for listening, and like I say, if you're ever in Chinatown, Chicago, definitely check out that place I mentioned. I forget the name. Why do I keep forgetting? I keep forgetting the name. Check out Chu Kwan Bakery and Dim Sum. Alright. Thank you guys for listening. I'll talk to you guys next time.